Yes, indeed. Welcome to Belfast, to Park David here in Belfast for today's Division 4A National Football League clash between Antrim and Fermanagh. Now, the weather is absolutely superb in the west of the city here, and the setting, as I think you can see, beautiful views over Belfast. And I must say today, a fantastic crowd has come along here to David Park to see this game. So great to see so many young people here in the crowd. As I say, these teams are no strangers to each other. They met 5 times last year. Antrim with 3 wins. There was 1 draw and a Fermanagh win. But of course, the big win for Antrim was in the All-Ireland final replay, which was won by the Saffrons by 315 to 11 points at the Athletic Grounds in Armagh. So indeed, let's have a look at the teams for today's game. And we'll start with the Antrim lineup. In goal, Anna McCann. The full-back line is Dwana Coleman, Emma Fearon and Niamh McIntosh. The half-back line is Saoirse Tennyson, Ciara Brown and Sarah O'Neill. In the middle of the park, it's Anna Mulholland and Anya Tuberty. The half-forward line, Theresa Mellon, Kathy Curry, who's the captain from the Moneyglass Club, and Laura de Hunzy from St Paul's. In the full-forward line, it's Brona Devlin, Orla Prenter and Aoife McTaggart. So moving now to the Fermanagh side. In goal, it's Roisin Gleeson. The full-back line, Emer Keenan, Molly McGloin and Erin Murphy. The half-back line is Keela Bogue, Courtney Murphy and Sarah McCarville. The centre of the park is Sarah Jane Flanagan and Aisling O'Brien, who is today's captain. And in the three-quarter line, it's Roisin O'Reilly, Danielle Maguire, who's wearing number 24. She was originally supposed to be wearing 11, but she's wearing number 24 from the Connolly Club. And Sarah Britton. And up in the full-forward line, it's Brenda Bannon, Niamh McManus and Laura Grew. So that's your teams for today. I'm very pleased to say that I'm joined by Geraldine McGinley, who captained Antrim to the 2009 All-Ireland Junior title and has got 2 nieces on the panel. Geraldine, you're very welcome.
Hi, thanks so much for having me today.
Absolute pleasure. Well, first thing I must say is Antrim clubs have pulled out the stops here with the amount of people have turned up today. It's brilliant to see.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. There must be a couple of 100 people here, and just obviously to support the girls, that's really going to give both teams a big boost.
Yeah, absolutely. So how would you see this game going today? Pretty evenly matched, these teams?
Oh, absolutely. And as you can tell from the results over the past couple of years, they have always been very, very, very tight. I do think, given looking at the 2 panels there, I see Emer Smith, as everyone knows, is an amazing forward, and she's actually not even named on the panel. I think she has been focusing on her university football, and also it looks like Lahim Bogue isn't named to start. 2 of those girls are really, really good score takers, so I think Fermanagh will definitely be depleted slightly in the forward line. Given that, and given the big win that Antrim had over them last year, and I know Antrim are missing Marie O'Neill in half forward due to a shoulder injury. I still think Antrim have enough there to beat them, but as you say, the conditions are amazing, but there is actually quite a strong wind going down the pitch, which hopefully doesn't dictate the play, but I do think Antrim maybe could win this by a couple of points anyway. Yeah,
it will be close, but given the way that the Division 4 is with 2 groups, I mean, this is almost like a championship encounter. You don't want to lose your opening game in this competition.
Absolutely. Every point counts, and I'm sure you're aware Antrim have been pushing for Division 4 promotion for I don't know how many years, the last 10 at least anyway, and given their big boost that they've had last year winning the All-Ireland Junior, they really should be pushing on and trying to, get into Division 3 against, the stronger counties.
And of course for Fermanagh today, that was a hard defeat to take at the Athletic Grounds. There was a bit of element of revenge on the cards for them.
Oh, absolutely. And Fermanagh, they're a brilliant side. Like James Daly has them in super fit form, and you can really tell it. Even having the boost of having all those Connolly girls coming back into the panel is going to be a brilliant thing for them.
We're now going to stop for Earl Mavian. August the Bullabus or Mavian, and we're good to go in Belfast for today's game between Antrim and Fermanagh. Your referee is Mr. Christopher Morgan from the Unrape Club in Down. The team's just going through their final team talks before this throw-in here. And I must say, yet again, a massive crowd, so there'll be a bit of atmosphere here today, Geraldine.
Oh, absolutely. And as you say, it'll be a big match given the All-Ireland replay last year. And Fermanagh will want to prove a point that they are, that they actually can really beat Antrim and get promoted to Division 3 as well. So no, it's going to be a really, really tight game. Key
player, of course, for Antrim is Kathy Kerry. She's inspirational on her day and captain of the side, no better player.
Oh, absolutely. And given, Money Glass, her club, made it to the Ulster Club Senior final this year, Kathy was one of the driving points of that team, and again, she'll be the big driving point for Antrim today.
So last year in this league, Fermanagh finished above Antrim. Just to remind you that the top two in each group will go through to the semi-finals. Antrim just missed out last year. So of course Emma Kelly, the Antrim manager, has said it's so important for Antrim to build on last year's All-Ireland success and to get out of Division 4 football. So this is the start of that journey today in Park David in Belfast. Their teams are now beginning to line up. 30 minutes each way.
Absolutely, and for Antrim anyway, I'm sure you can tell they've got a few new girls starting there. So Anna Mulholland, I think she's actually making her senior debut in midfield, and Emma Farron in full back. I think she took a year out for studying, so she's just coming back. So it'll be great to get them bled with a big match against Fermanagh as well.
Yes, and a couple of young mothers in the Antrim team too. So there's some people have been in and some people are out, but we're ready to go in the middle of the park. It's Aisling O'Brien, the captain, at the front for Fermanagh, and behind her is Sarah Jane Flanagan. So for Antrim in the middle of the park for the throw-in, it's Laura de Hunzi, and number 8 is Anna Mulholland, your referee from County Down, just waiting till everything's okay to throw the ball in, and we're good to go in front of a big crowd here in Belfast. Tremendous crowd here on this side of the ground and in the far side of the ground, and we're underway here at Park David in Belfast. And immediately it's Fermanagh, and in the ball for Fermanagh it's Shannon Quaid, number 24. Sorry, she's Daniel Maguire is wearing 24 today, the late change that came in there. So Fermanagh breaking their way down the far wing. Ball's played in, and it looks as if it's cleared out there by Emma Farron, and the free for Antrim on the 20-metre line.
Sarah O'Neill, she's taken from the sideline.
From the sideline, decides to play it back. Goes into the corner back, Niamh McIntosh. Niamh recycles the ball, and Antrim come away up the far side. Sarah O'Neill. That's a lovely pass inside. And it's lovely movement up the far side there by Antrim. Anna Mulholland. Mulholland plays it to Kathy Carey. And there's Antrim breaking through. About 25 metres from goal. Recycle the ball again. It comes to Kerry. Kerry with the shot. It drops in, and it drops to the right and wide. Nice start there by Antrim.
It was a very good start, and actually good movement between all the girls there, especially Lara de Hunzi made a really, really good run forward there. So yeah, it's a great start for Antrim.
So Fermanagh get this play underway again with their goalkeeper Roisin Gleeson kicking it out. That was a beautiful catch in the middle of the park there by Ciara Brown from the St Paul's Club. Lovely catch over the head. Played into the full forward line. That's the full forward for Antrim, and that's Orla Prenter. Orla takes her time, takes the shot, and that is a beautiful point for Antrim. Straight over the bar there, 1.5 minutes gone. Orla Prenter with the score.
Yeah, and it's a great strong wind Antrim have there, so Orla's definitely right to take that shot, but it's an absolutely beautiful shot with her right foot. Oh, well done, Orla.
And yet again, Antrim, it's Orla. Number 14, the full forward, yet again it's Orla Prenter. That was poor clearance at the back by Fermanagh, and Antrim capitalise on their 2 points to the good after 2 minutes.
Yeah, as I said, that wind it's really, really strong. So Fermanagh should be trying to slow it down as much as possible, and obviously take their kickouts whenever they've actually got free girls. But
let's see what they do this time. They go long up the middle of the park. It's out the wing, and it's going to drop into the arms there of Roisin O'Reilly. That was a good take there. Just crossing the halfway line, and the referee gives her the foul. And it's played up along the line to the full forward, and that's Niamh McManus. Niamh turns inside from the Cannolly club, still in possession. Fermanagh recycle. Daniel Maguire. Antrim backs pressing very hard. Ball played in there, but it's a loose ball, and it's taken by the keeper, but it's been put into the back of the net, or the referee has said no goal, or has he?
Looks like it is a goal.
It's a goal. That was the Antrim goalkeeper come out there, Anna McCann, and I think it was number 15, who's Laura Grew, got the touch there.
Yeah.
She stole in and got the vital touch, and it went into the back of the net. That's bad news for Antrim so early on to concede a goal like that, Geraldine.
Yeah, especially whenever against the wind too. But Roisin O'Reilly, number 10 there for Fermanagh, is really, really strong. She was actually the making of that goal, especially with her driving force, getting the possession and then kicking the ball in. So she's doing really, really well there.
So it was a bit of opportunistic scoring to get the goal there for Fermanagh. Orla Prenter, she's got the shot here, goes across the goal. The referee has given a free from where it's landed because of the foul, the indiscretion there. So this should be a third point for Antrim, and it should be Kathy Carey over to take it.
It's Orla. Orla's going to be taking that free. I don't want to give commentators a curse or anything like that on Orla, but she's usually very, very accurate. Orla
Prenter from Moneyglass. This could be her third point with the right foot, about 14 metres out, and she has put it over the bar. That's 3 points for Orla. And we've got 4 minutes gone. It's a high scoring game. It's 3 points to Antrim, 1 goal to Fermanagh.
Yeah, and as I said, that wind is very, very strong. So you can tell Fermanagh are deciding to use the hand pass going through the phases, whilst Antrim are going to be kicking long ball in.
I suppose that's the aim of the game at this stage for Antrim, to get the long ball into the forwards and see if they can get the breaking ball.
Absolutely.
So now to restart, it's Roisin Gleeson from the Donagh Club with a stoppage there at the far side. The referee's just waiting to get things underway. 4.5 minutes gone, and it's all square at David Park here in Belfast. Roisin Gleeson again goes out to the left wing. Oh, what a brilliant catch by Dahunzi. She's bursting through. The number 12, and she was fouled there, and some sloppy fouls being given away there by the Fermanagh backs, but that was a beautiful catch and a run by Lara Dahunzi.
That's a real strength of Lara's game, is just running at backs and defence, and obviously trying to get a good score, but she did really, really well there. Again,
Orla Prenter with the right foot, and she is unerring in her accuracy so far. Well done there to Orla Prenter. That's 4 points within 5 minutes for the St Paul's girl. And Antrim will just keep picking these points up if the Fermanagh backs, if they have any indiscretions. So basically, and again a lovely catch there by Dahunzi. She's going for the ball again. The referee has given a free now to Fermanagh from the far side. So Fermanagh will play their hand passing game along the wing. Caleb Bogue. That's tenacious tackling in there, and the referee didn't like that. So Fermanagh can again kick the ball.
There's Donna. Cut that out. She's done very, very well.
Coleman, that was a beautiful interception there, and Antrim can again come up the field at pace. And when they move at pace, they're absolutely superb. The ball was a bit too far there for Kathy Carey.
I think that's Teresa, yeah.
Sarah McCarville for Fermanagh. To Niamh McManus. Ball breaks now to Sarah Jane Flanagan. She's being crowded out there by the Antrim backline. Ball played into Sarah Britton. Sarah kicking it through. Good interception there by the number 4 for Antrim. That's Niamh McIntosh from Moneyglass. And Antrim can again recycle and build from the back. Teresa Mellon. But she's dispossessed, and the referee didn't like the look of the tackle by the Antrim backs. And it's a free in now for Fermanagh. And it's Roisin O'Reilly. Roisin, she's about 30 metres out, decides to go into Sarah Britton. Back now to the number 10, Roisin O'Reilly. Fermanagh's getting it, no space in there, and it was Danielle Maguire. There was a bit of a challenge come in there, a high challenge come in there, and it's a free in for Fermanagh.
Yeah, and you can tell there Fermanagh doesn't have too much space in their forward line. Antrim have got a lot of girls back there, and their defensive strategy is going really, really well.
Danielle Maguire with the left foot, that was a sweet shot straight over the post, over the bar. So that's 1-1 now to Fermanagh. And it's 4 points to Antrim, so we're all square. We have 7.5 minutes gone here in Belfast. Again, Fermanagh coming through, Roisin O'Reilly. Daniel Maguire. The Antrim backs not giving him a lot of space in there. Sarah McCarville. Oh, great interception by the Antrim half-forward line. It's number 8 on the ball. It's Anna Mulholland from Glenavy. Anna has been forced to turn and check, and she gets the free. Great interception there, Geraldine.
Absolutely, and it's like, obviously, I'm sure you know Anna's just out of minors, you know, and she's shown a lot of experience there to drive out and then obviously win the free.
Orla Printer, Anya Tuberty, and it's a point there. That's a lovely point for Antrim. Did you see who that came in from?
Yeah, that came from Orla Printer and it was an exchange there between Anya Tuberty and Orla. Again, you know, Anya driving down the field and then Orla being in the right place, but her accuracy of points is just
it's
amazing.
Absolutely amazing. She's got 5 points on the board, and we're not even 9 minutes into the game. So we've got a star of the match so far with less than 10 minutes gone. So Antrim now breaking through. Sarah O'Neill puts it through, but the full back for Fermanagh there. Molly McGloin gets possession, gets time there, moves it inside to the goalkeeper, Roisin Gleeson. Roisin's forced to go back, play it out to number 7, Sarah McCarville. Sarah now on the near side, looking for a pass, but it's the close passing of Fermanagh in the back line, and they're making progress along there. It's Roisin O'Reilly, Connolly. And again, they're finding it difficult to get out from the back. But let's see what they can do now. And the referee said there was over-carrying there. So...
and that was all pressure from Lara and the Antrim forward. She did exceedingly well there.
They did indeed. They pressed so well. There's Prenter again. Oh my goodness. Has she got it this time? She has indeed. This is a marvellous performance. I have never seen the like of that in the first 10 minutes of a game.
Orla's just exceptional, and her shot taking there has just been phenomenal.
But that must be the point of the game so far. But she must have been about 30 metres out. She picked her spot over the crossbar, and she's just untouchable at present. So with about coming up to 10 minutes gone, it's Antrim 6 points, Fermanagh a goal and a point. But I'd say the Antrim management team will be pretty happy, despite losing the goal, at the point scoring, especially of Orla.
Absolutely, and their play has been really, really good between the forwards and the backs.
When they're breaking from the back, Antrim, they seem to have a lot of space. That's because of the breeze. They want to get the ball, move it quickly down. That ball was intercepted there. Fermanagh can now come along here on the near side, and it's Danielle Maguire. Danielle plays it through. Plenty of space there for Roisin O'Reilly. Oh, that's a nice ball over the top. Far side, Keelan Bogue. And again, the Antrim backs are playing a very tight pressing game. Roisin O'Reilly, she's got a bit of space. She takes it with her right foot, but it's into the arms of the goalkeeper, Anna McCann from Money Glass. And out she comes with the ball. And yet again, Antrim break down a Fermanagh attack. And here they come at pace, crossing the halfway line with their centre half back, and that's Ciara Brown from St Paul's, and that's a beautiful ball played there to Teresa Mallon. Teresa plays it inside to Laura DeHunze. Oh, there was a collision there, but the referee said there was nothing wrong. DeHunze gets the ball again. She's got it. She's going to recycle it a third time, but we have an injury down at the just at the Fermanagh goal mouth. Can you see, is that number 15?
Yeah, I think Aoife, she was just about to intercept the ball and kind of got blindsided there. Obviously there was contact, but the referee must have felt that there wasn't enough contact to have a foul there, but as you can tell from the crowd there was a hit, so they must have thought that there should have been a free in, but Lara did very, very well to get again possession again.
So it's Aoife Taggart getting some attention for Antrim, and it's Erin Murphy. She must have been in that collision as well. She's getting attention too, but Aoife looks okay. She's just it was an innocuous coming together, of course, yeah. So she seems okay, and getting up there is Erin Murphy. So it's the ball into the Fermanagh backline that the Antrim players are really trying to expose at this stage, given the breeze. So at half time they'd want to build up, a good point lead going into half-time.
Oh, absolutely. But I have to say, I'm super impressed with that full back line for Fermanagh. Molly McGloin especially, she's a very, very tight marker, and she's obviously shielding the goals quite well, because as you say, there's a lot of Antrim girls driving through.
So we restart there. It's Kathy Carey getting the ball for Antrim. It's Lara DeHunzy. Lara comes back. Oh, that's a lovely turn inside. All a bit crowded there, but it comes to Antrim moving along here. And it's their number 5 with the shot over the bar. That's wide. Oh, that was unfortunate there for Saoirse Tennyson from St. Paul's.
The quick hands of Brona Devlin was just amazing there. That interplay with Saoirse coming through, but obviously she just missed out there on the point.
So Fermanagh tried to build at the back. It's Brenda Bannon. And that's a ball, and that's well intercepted there by Teresa Mellon, but she's lost it, and Fermanagh can come away again. Coming up towards the centre of the field, and it's Danielle Maguire. She's impressed so far for Fermanagh.
Oh, she definitely has. She's covered nearly every blade of grass, I have to say, Danielle.
Niamh McManus with the hand pass, almost intercepted. The referee didn't like the tackle on Danielle Maguire, so a free in here to Fermanagh. Of course, Antrim having the breeze in the first half here, so maybe Fermanagh might try and build on something here.
Absolutely, and that's a far enough shot for Danielle, so I'm assuming she's looking to pass.
Sweeps it across the field. Fermanagh build again, coming into the Antrim half back line. There's Danielle again. To Roisin O'Reilly. The Antrim attackers are their defence is very, very tight. Number 8 having the shot, which was Sarah Jane Flanagan, and the ball goes to the right and goes wide.
Yeah, she's very, very unlucky there. She had obviously the distance, it was just obviously slightly the accuracy, but Sarah Jane's doing so much work, you can tell, going up and down the field. The Fermanagh team are in really, really good shape here.
So we're at the halfway point now in the first half, and it's Antrim 6 points, Fermanagh 1 goal and 1, so a 2-point advantage to the Saffrons. But Fermanagh, they're still building here. Courtney Murphy. Courtney playing it through, and a lovely interception there by Sarah O'Neill, and Antrim again can break at pace. That looks like Kathy Carey. Kathy, hand pass out to number 10, and that's Teresa Mellon, and that's a beautiful ball into Lara DeHunzy. Lara's bursting through. Was she fouled? The referee has said play on.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of contact there, but obviously from the referee's perspective he didn't feel there was enough for a foul, but that was a really good play between Lara and Teresa. There's some speed about Teresa when she drives forward.
Oh, there is indeed. Well, indeed, Fermanagh are very, very capable on the break here. Niamh McManus, he plays it through. That's going to the corner forward, Laura Grew. See what Laura can do. And the referee has given yet another free. Excuse me, and if Antrim keep conceding these frees, Fermanagh, we can't peg them back, and coming into the second half of this win, it could be a different game altogether.
Absolutely, especially I would say this is definitely a scoreable free, but given the wind is so strong, it'd be quite a tight one for Roisin to put over.
Roisin Riley waiting to take the free. We've got a couple of people getting attention on the pitch. But when we get under play, it's a very scoreable free. This will put 1 point between the sides. We've 16 minutes gone in the first half.
Yeah, I think is that Laura Grey down?
Yeah.
From Fermanagh, must have been from the tackle. I think the two Antrim backs that came in, and obviously she's just trying to recover.
So Roisin O'Reilly
that's a point. Very good.
puts the ball over the bar, so that's the first point for Roisin O'Reilly. So that makes it 1 goal and 2 points to Fermanagh, 6 points to Antrim, and that's just the point between them. 2 frees. The point scores for Fermanagh, and it looks as if number 14, Niamh McManus, she's carrying an injury. She's going to try and run it off. But Antrim will want to get a couple of scores on the board here now just to try and build up a lead before the second half. But they're moving well now. That's Dwayne Coleman. Kathy Carey. Kathy plays the ball wide. That looks as if it's going out over the sideline. There's a bit of a loose ball there.
Yeah. And especially there was a lot of girls coming off her, but I think sometimes you've got so many girls to choose from, you don't But it was a really good, obviously, move by Antrim. That you can tell that they're driving in numbers, massive numbers, whenever they're going up the field.
Where's the referee? He's actually given a free there for it looked like a challenge on Kathy Carey. So it's going to be Orla Pranter again.
Yeah, he had his hand up, obviously, whenever she kicked it out. So he was obviously bringing it back to where she got fouled.
And there's actually a yellow card for number 5 for Quiella Bogue from the Tempo Club, and off she goes.
She goes.
So Fermanagh down to 14 for the
last about 9 minutes.
Here comes Orla again. Beautiful right foot. Oh, that one comes on the line, and there is a goal for Antrim, or was it in the square?
It looked, to be honest, it looked like Aoife was just running in, but again, whenever you're kicking it from a free, it's very hard. It's difficult enough to call a square, but
Aoife Taggart gets the goal for Antrim, making it 1-6 to 1-2. The ball came in from the free and it bounced back out into the square, but she was there, but coming into the square after the ball. So the goal stands, and that's a bit of a boost for Antrim here. 1-6 to 1-2, and here comes the person of the game, Orla Pranter, with the shot, and that is unerring, as I say, in its accuracy.
It was Aoife just there, actually, just took a point, but yeah, she was very, very accurate there with her score. Again, a really, really good move.
Fermanagh are finding it difficult to actually penetrate out from the back. I know the wind is against them, but Antrim are punishing them time and time again when they win possession of that ball. And yet again, Antrim coming through. Mara Tuhunzi. And again, all very crowded there. Here comes Mara Tuhunzi again. That's a high ball. It's dropping, and it's dropping wide.
Yeah. Again, I think between Lara and Bruna, they were all trying to obviously create a bit of space, but Lara does have a good kick, and she can obviously take the distance. It's just obviously slightly wide there.
So it's 10 points to 5, 1-7 to 1-2. It's double scores for the Saffrons, and they're very comfortable here as they're moving the ball along the far side. There's the Hunzi again. This time it goes to the right and wide. So quite a few wides building up for the Saffrons, but they do have a good lead now by 5 points coming up to 20 minutes into this game.
Yeah, and I'd say with Fermanagh being a girl down, that's going to be tough for them to even get the ball out, especially with that wind.
So the ball's cleared by the goalkeepers coming up to this side.
Well done.
Lovely catch there by Sarah McCarville. Let's see what Fermanagh can do before half time, see if they can get a few points on the board. The referee's awarded a free, or he said play on. And he's given the free now.
Yeah, Sarah Jane's been very, very strong for Fermanagh driving through. She's doing a massive amount of work actually in the back line there.
As I say, very crowded in the centre of the field there. Fermanagh trying to build with the passing game. That was Sarah Britton. And again down to Niamh McManus. Let's see what she can do now. She turns inside 1, turns inside 2, and she plays it out to the wing. It's a 50-50 ball, and it's gone out over the sideline, and it's going to be line ball to Fermanagh.
Yeah, Niamh McIntosh is just superb as a cornerback there. She's not giving Laura Grew too much space at all.
Sarah Britton got fouled there, and it's another free in. Very kickable free for Fermanagh. And yet again, we've a stoppage in play.
I'd say with Fermanagh being a lady down, they'll try to kill some minutes, obviously, in the first half.
Yes, it's all about game management when you're a player down.
Absolutely, and especially whenever Antrim have the wind again, I would be trying to slow the game down.
There's a quick ball. That's the game restarted again. Roisin O'Reilly. Still Fermanagh try and break forward. Danielle Maguire. Danielle turns inside, turns outside. No space at all up there, but Fermanagh do well to recycle it. It's Brenda Bannon. Brenda turns inside. Plays it out now to Sarah Britton. Will Sarah have a shot, but she's closed down yet again. The Antrim defence, I must say, are very tight there. That's a nice challenge coming in, and Antrim win the ball and they can break away from the back, and it's a free out to Antrim. And that was great possession play by Fermanagh, but also the tightness of the Antrim backs was absolutely superb.
Absolutely, and obviously Antrim have an extra player here, so you can tell that they've kept it in the back line as well. And so really what's happening is Fermanagh are trying to break those lines, and they're doing so well with their possession, as you say, but Antrim are being ferocious with their tackling.
It's Kathy Perry, that's number 10 for Antrim, Teresa Mellon. As it goes one way, goes the other, looks for support. Lovely ball inside, and it goes to Anya Tuberty. Anya goes through, she takes a shot, and it's gone to the right and wide. They're building up those wides, Jardine, on the right-hand side of that post.
Yeah, and Anya's very, very good at getting a few points per game, so she's definitely right to take it. But yes, you're right, I think there's a number of wides at this stage, which you hope you just wouldn't cost them in the second half.
So Fermanagh now started the game with Emer Keenan from the Canolly club. Patience is the game for Fermanagh, trying to break through this Antrim half-back line, half-forward line, but that's a nice possession taken there by the midfielder Aisling O'Brien. She's the captain. Aisling plays it inside to Niamh McManus. Niamh's finding her way blocked there. She's lost possession. She's in, got it again. Well done, Niamh. And the referee has given her the free this time. And it was Ciara Brown from St Paul's was judged to have impeded her. But Fermanagh go yet again.
She was putting Niamh under severe pressure there, kind of similar to all of Antrim backs at the minute.
They're very tight, the Antrim backs, and again the referee has given the free in to Fermanagh there for handgun in there. So it's probably a bit far out for Fermanagh at this stage, especially against the breeze. Roisin O'Reilly with the ball.
Absolutely. She'll be looking for a play.
She's looking for the runner there, and it's come in the form of Courtney Murphy. Courtney gets the ball again.
Nana Mahone got a hand on it.
All a bit untidy there, but Antrim coming away, but Fermanagh win back possession, and there's another free in. It come in from the side with Saoirse Tennyson, and again it's Danielle Maguire. She has been the standout player for Fermanagh for me so far in this game.
Danielle's been very, very good. I have to say, Roisin O'Reilly, she's been brilliantly strong. Been a real leader, especially whenever Fermanagh have been a lady down. But no, I have to say, Danielle Maguire, she's been so hard working across the whole pitch.
So Roisin O'Reilly here, and again she goes short. Gets the ball back. It's been intercepted now, but she gets the ball again with the left foot, and that shot has tailed off to the left and has gone into the possession of the Antrim goalkeeper, Anna McCann. Yeah,
Sarah got a hand in there just before we went to Roisin. She did really, really well.
Animal Holland. And again, Fermanagh win back possession. Coming through, that looked like a bit of a high challenge there. The referee is he looking into his book?
I think it's just a tick for Anya.
Just a tick there for Anya Tuberty. But they're tenacious coming forward, the Fermanagh forwards. You know, they will win the ball back, and then they will run at the Antrim back line. So in the second half, it could be a different game when they have the wind in their backs.
Yeah, absolutely. And also that they're 15 players as well.
Absolutely. Roisin O'Reilly. It's a high one, it's lofted, and that looks as if it's going. Antrim regain possession, and there's a foul on the back line, so Antrim can clear their lines.
Ciara did really well, and then she popped it to Saoirse and she drove out.
Saoirse Tennyson.
Yeah, Saoirse's a brilliant back.
So now with about 5 minutes left of the first half, it's 1 goal and 7 Antrim, 1 goal and 2 to Fermanagh. So Antrim will want to get a couple of points on the board. That's Animal Holland. Played in there to Lara de Hunzi. Lara's bursting through. That's a great right foot effort, and that is over the bar. That was a beautiful point taken there by Lara de Hunzi.
Absolutely, and it was great interplay between her, Kathy, and Animal Holland. Again, Lara's brilliant at driving through, but she had so many, different options, and given that she's got good feet.
Oh, she's got pace to burn as well. When she runs at that back line, you can see the panic sort of coming into the Fermanagh backs. So the ball now comes out to this side of the field. Fermanagh's number 7, that's Sarah McCarville. Danielle Maguire. Oh, great interception by the Hunzi.
And there's good pressure by Sarah as well.
Sarah O'Neill. Let Fermanagh get the ball back. Aisling O'Brien to Roisin O'Reilly. Roisin, she's a lovely player on the ball.
Oh, absolutely. And she's very, very smooth on the ball too. You can tell she's very confident.
Lee McManus. Challenge coming in there, and Eve goes to the ground, and the referee has awarded the free.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of a nudge in the back there.
Referee's looking at his. He's calling over. Animal Holland.
I think so, maybe just a tick at this stage.
Just the tick.
Or is that Anya Tuberty? Is she just getting water actually there? No, I think it might just be a tick at this stage.
We're surrounded by a lot of children who are warming up for the halftime mini games.
Yeah.
But we go back to the play. Danielle Maguire. Danielle plays it, that drops short into the hands of Anna McCann. And again, Antrim can come away from the back line. They're lovely on the ball, Antrim, and they move it at pace and from the hand.
And they've got a lot of very, very pacey players as well.
There's the long ball in. The referee gives the free to Antrim. Challenge coming in after the tackle.
Yeah, Bruno Delvin's doing really, really well out there as well. Looks like Fermanagh.
And it's number 5, Saoirse Tennis. Sorry,
Kayla Bogue has just come back on.
Back on, so it's 15 aside.
Yeah, that's good for Fermanagh.
About a minute and a half left of the first half, and whatever the referee decides to add on. We have had a few stoppages, so it'll be interesting to see. And here's Orla Prenter. Orla using her pace this time. Has a look at the posts, and oh my goodness.
She's just brilliant, isn't she? That accuracy, and with the wind too, but she's her accuracy is amazing.
I just think it's the confidence she has to do that, you know, and I think when you score 1 or 2, your confidence grows, so why not have a go from there? Yeah, fair play to her.
Yeah, in the All-Ireland series and Ulster Club series, she was just brilliant. The amount of goals, points that she obviously racked up from Moneyglass and Antrim was just...
From the Moneyglass Club. That's her 7th point of the afternoon, and yet again Antrim have a free in.
Yeah, the scary thing is I think she's only 22, 23, so...
Yeah, great prospect going forward for the Saffrons.
Absolutely. Antrim, like whenever you look across the team, is a very young team.
There goes Orla again. But this time, she is only human. In this first half, it goes to the right and goes wide.
Yeah, she's got an amazing strike of the ball.
So as I say, we're coming up to half-time here. It's been a very good performance by Antrim. They'll be disappointed losing the goal early on. It was a bit of a mix-up at the back. But Orla Prenter, she has just stood out as somebody who has been inspirational for the first 30 minutes. Here's the kick out now for Fermanagh. Let's see where that goes. Looks as if it's going to go into the hands of Animal Holland, but it goes out over the sideline, and that's a line ball to Fermanagh. Yeah,
Roisin put a lot of pressure on there, and she did well to put it on under pressure.
Saoirse Tennyson, she's been dispossessed, and now Fermanagh can come forward with Courtney Murphy. Courtney goes inside Kathy Kerry. That was just behind. Sarah Britton. There's the number 10, Roisin O'Reilly. What can Roisin do from here? Plays it in, but again intercepted there by Lara DeHunze and
Ciara Brown. Yeah.
Ciara Brown, yep.
Oh, Ciara did really, really well there. She just
great anticipation to pick that up. So this is Saoirse Tennyson now for Antrim. If they're hoping to get another point on the board. 1-9 to 1-2. It's a commanding lead for the Saffrons at this stage of the game. But Fermanagh through Sarah Jane Flanagan, they can come forward now in the down numbers of the first half. Danielle Maguire still going forward, a tricky individual, number 24, beautiful shot. Oh, well saved by the goalkeeper Anna McCann. She had to be very careful there. It was going over the bar and it was dropping into the net, so she watched it well.
Absolutely, and the run by Danielle, she did really, really well. She just skipped past a number of Antrim players there.
It's a beautiful piece of play there by Niamh McIntosh. Niamh from Moneyglass. Played inside there by Teresa Mellon towards the full forward line, towards Orla Prenter. Orla still getting possession. She's going to recycle it now to Kathy Kerry. Let's see what Kathy can do. Kathy plays it inside and gets the possession again there. She lets the shot go with the right foot. It's bouncing and well taken by the Fermanagh goalkeeper, Rushing Gleeson. And there's the half-time whistle here in Belfast after what has been a very entertaining first half indeed, Geraldine. And the half-time score is 1-9 to Antrim, 1-2 for Fermanagh. How do you sum that first half up?
Yeah, I have to say, obviously Antrim have a very, very strong breeze there, but the running, the fast-paced running, and the transition between to the back line to the forward line for Antrim has been excellent and worked out dividends for them. But talking about Fermanagh, their back line is so strong, and you can tell that's their driving force as well. Going down a man obviously didn't help, but they've showed really great resolve and had so much possession there, especially in the last 10 minutes. So I do think second half with a wind can be tricky enough for Antrim to deal with actually, and obviously Fermanagh having the 15 back up to 15 players, I think it's still going to be a really tight game. But yes, Antrim are well on top, obviously with 5 points up.
So there you have it, 7 points by Orla Prenter. She has just been inspirational for Antrim right from the start of this game. And at half time here at David Park in Belfast, Fermanagh will have the breeze in the second half, but they have a lot to do because the score is Antrim 1-9, Fermanagh 1-2. Join us after the break. Welcome back to Park David here in Belfast for the second half of this Division 4A Ladies National Football League game between Fermanagh and Antrim. Antrim, they dominated the first half, especially through Orla Prenter, who scored 7 points of Antrim's 1-9, so they lead by a goal and 9 points to Fermanagh's goal and 2. Fermanagh do have the breeze in the second half. It is a strong breeze, and I'll welcome back Geraldine McGinley. Geraldine, Fermanagh really need to use this breeze in the second half there to chip away at the Antrim advantage.
Absolutely, and you can really tell, obviously you've got their bigger players like Roisin O'Reilly, and you can tell that she's very accurate and very good on the balls. They'll need her, really taking her points to obviously close the 7 point gap.
So the referee gets the game underway, and Antrim are playing now from left to right towards the right hand side goal, and immediately it's a free for the Saffrons.
Yeah, Anna Mulholland again. She's been very strong for Antrim.
Laura DeHunsey plays it into Anna Mulholland from the Navy, and again that's a beautiful ball played outside there to Anya Tuberty. Anya recycles it to Brona Devlin. Brona again plays it back. Antrim are playing a patient game. It's Sarah O'Neill into her midfield partner there, who is Anna Mulholland. Lovely ball into Kathy Curry, the captain of the Antrim team, and that's a lovely ball played inside there, and a shot coming in from Teresa Mellon, and it's gathered there eventually by the Fermanagh goalkeeper Rosina Gleeson, and the referee has given a free out to Fermanagh.
Yeah, Fermanagh backs again, putting Antrim under severe pressure there. Really good block down.
So the second half we had the underage games at half time there, and here's Antrim breaking away. It's a number 12, it's Lara DeHunsey, and she has hit the post, and it's come back out there, and it's placed over the bar by Brona Devlin from Moneyglass, but that could have been a goal 1-on-1 with the keeper.
Absolutely, and again, it's Antrim forwards working really tirelessly hard and putting the Fermanagh backs under pressure, but Laura just driving forward again. She was just very unlucky to hit the post.
So 1-10 Antrim, 1-2 to Fermanagh. That's a 8 point lead to the Saffrons, and their captain Kathy Curry in possession and playing it out now to Brona Devlin. Brona plays it into Sarah O'Neill, and there's Laura DeHunsey. Laura DeHunsey, number 12, going at the Fermanagh backs, looking for options, and she beats the defender. She's going along the line, and the referee again didn't like the challenge that went in, and it's another free in to Antrim. Yeah. And it's going to be their Orla Prenter is going to take that, and this should be points on the board for Antrim, leading now 1-10 to 1-2. But that was a lovely run.
Absolutely, and Laura, she's just skipping past those Fermanagh defenders, and you can tell that they've got Brenda Bannon back to support their back line as well from Fermanagh. But again, Laura's drives and her runs have been the strength of Antrim today.
The stoppage there for the Fermanagh captain Aisling O'Brien, picked up a knock, but we're going to restart with Orla Prenter. She's 7 points so far for Antrim in the first half with the right foot, and sweet as a nut over the bar.
Yeah, again, Orla's very accurate in front of goal. hopefully, with the wind, she can retain that accuracy. It's because it is a very, very strong wind out here.
Yeah, but a great start for the Saffrons in the second half, putting 2 points on the board. So let's see what Fermanagh can do now. Bursting forward with Danielle Maguire. Ball into the centre of the field, and again Antrim, that looked like a late challenge coming in there.
Gosh,
and the referee is going to have a word.
I think it was Ashley? No, number 12. Yeah, it was Sarah Britton.
Sarah Britton looked just a tick that time for the midfielder Aisling O'Brien, the captain.
I seen with Saoirse there, like her knee, she got a bad knock on the knee there for that tackle. I would just say it didn't look like Sarah was going for the ball. Saoirse was in possession of it, but I'd be very, very concerned for Saoirse. So I know she'd done her ACL a few years back, so hopefully.
Yes, let's hope everything's okay. There's the Antrim manager, Emma Kelly's coming to check that everything's okay. And she's going to be getting up.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Saoirse Tennyson, she's back into the game, and we're going to begin now with another Antrim free.
Absolutely.
This time played to the Sarah O'Neill. And Brona Devlin from Moneyglass, plenty of time. Plays it out again to Ciara Brown from St Paul's. Runs into traffic. Played inside, and that's a lovely ball for Sarah O'Neill again. Ciara Brown. It's a slow, methodical build-up by Antrim.
Absolutely.
Laura de Hunzi, she's going to run again. She looks as if she was being pulled back, and she was. And the referee again has awarded the free to Antrim.
Yeah, and you can really tell Fermanagh have put a lot of players back there. And obviously from the first half, Antrim had a real strong driving forwards, but you'd really want to see Fermanagh getting possession here and pushing on.
Kathy Curry into Brona Devlin. Recycled again, there's Laura de Hunzi. Kathy Curry. Not a lot of options up there for Antrim as of yet. Orla Prenter, if she can get it onto your right foot, we all know what could happen there. Patience is the game for Antrim. Anna Mulholland and Fermanagh, they win possession, and let's see what they can do. Long ball up the far side, and going for it there is Courtney Murphy from Canolly. She's in possession going down the far side. She hasn't got many options in round the goal mouth, but she's still got the ball. Let's see what she can do. Is there support arriving?
It's Kayla Bogue, and she's passed off to Sarah Britton there.
Sarah Britton. And the referee gives the free in to the ladies from the Erne County.
Absolutely, and all of that came from Danielle Maguire intercepting the ball and doing really, really well. Again, she's been working really, really hard in the Fermanagh backline. So
a chance now for Danielle Maguire to put this ball over the bar. It's about 27 metres out from goal. Always just decided to play it inside now, and it goes over the bar this time. It goes wide from the foot of Kayla Bogue. So that was maybe a wasted opportunity for Fermanagh to get one back on the board. Ball going to the left and wide. So let's see how far this kick out goes for Antrim into the breeze.
Absolutely. Anna's got a very, very strong kick, so hopefully she can actually.
They're not as tightly packed as they were in the first half, and Fermanagh were taking their free or kick out. So free now for Antrim in the back line.
Yeah.
And a substitute, looks like a substitute coming on. It's number 10, Teresa Mellon, who's going off. And coming on, we'll confirm who that is. But anyway, we'll restart with a free to Antrim. Played back to the goalkeeper, Anna McCann. Bit of a dangerous game Antrim are playing in there in the corner. They need to be very accurate with their chances or passes. Number 17, Orla Core from St John's came in there for Antrim.
Yeah, and I'd heard Orla had been starting most games, so I'm sure Orla will make an impact.
And again, Antrim try to clear their lines. Anna Holland. Anna taps it once, taps it twice, running into traffic. Need to get rid of it, which she does to Saoirse Tennyson. Saoirse, that's a lovely ball, picking out Orla Core. Orla, she's a lovely player in possession.
Absolutely.
Turned inside, Kathy Carey. Kathy has the shot, but that's dropping to the left and dropping wide. Orla Core, she impressed me last year, and she's come in here in the second half and showed a neat bit of her class there, I thought.
Yeah, absolutely, and she's very, very comfortable on the ball.
So Fermanagh now, coming over the halfway line, Sarah Britton. Sarah now plays it in, and it's fallen to Kayla Bogue. Kayla's got space there. That's a nice pass inside, but she's run into traffic as their number 12, Sarah Britton. And that's a bit of a poor effort gone to the right and wide, but they need to be putting these points on the board at this stage with Fermanagh.
Yeah, again, Antrim's defence were amazing there. They just honed in. There was about 4 or 5 girls that just obviously put the kicker under a lot of pressure.
So Anna McCann from Moneyglass. It's a lovely ball played out there to Lara de Hunzi.
Yeah.
But Fermanagh get the ball now, Sarah Jane Flanagan, and she has been fouled. She's from the Agadrum C Club.
Oh, well done, Sarah.
Oh, great interception there. And Kathy Carey, she stumbled there, but she's going to get possession. She bends, she lifts. And Antrim are now on the attack and attacking at pace. The referee has pulled up for over-carrying, I believe.
Yeah, I think Saoirse thought she was going to get a free there, which I can understand. She was being impeded, but the referee felt that there was no free there, rather than it's obviously awarded free against her.
And Saoirse Tennyson was pulled up.
Yeah, Saoirse's just intercepted. She's done very, very well there.
So Fermanagh breaking here with Aisling O'Brien.
And Courtney Murphy driving through.
Still in possession. Moving forward along the back line. That's great play by the Antrim back, Sarah Britton. Was tackled there. What is the referee? Has he given a free in to Fermanagh? It looks like he has from the 20-metre line.
Yeah, again, Sarah, she's getting on a lot of possession and obviously driving through there.
So it's going to be Danielle Maguire. This is closer in from the previous one, which went wide. She's going to be taking this left-footed, and it's very scoreable, so this perhaps should be Fermanagh's first score of the second half. Maguire, she lofts it with the left foot, and that is over the bar, so that's the opening point for Fermanagh in the second half. Sarah Maguire with the free from the left foot, and that makes it now 1-3 to Fermanagh, 1 goal and 11 to Antrim. Restart with Anna McCann. Very assured goalkeeper, and that's a great. Look at the length she got in that one there, and it's Orla Core has been given the free there, and she has spotted the runner, but the referee has brought it back.
Yeah, I think the referee directed it the wrong way. It was a free on Sarah.
We can all get mixed up at sometimes, yeah. So it's a free to Fermanagh.
Yeah, there was very little in it, but I could see there was she was being held back.
Beautiful day here in Belfast. You're watching really lovely spring day, and good crowd here to watch this encounter.
Oh, absolutely, and Kathy's just intercepted.
Kathy now plays the ball right through there to Anya Tuberty. Anya's on the ball. She's moving towards the goal. She's looking at her options. Oh, it's been intercepted, and Fermanagh can clear away with the full-back Molly McGloin. But that was a chance there for the Saffrons to go in and goal and perhaps finish this game once and for all. Well, it's end-to-end stuff. Fermanagh now coming back, heading up towards the halfway line. It's Aisling O'Brien, their captain's involved in that. It goes now to Brenda Bannon. Brenda plays the ball out now towards the near side, and it's gathered there. And moving down the wing is Keelan Bogue. Keela moving it into number 24, who is Danielle Maguire. Keela Bogue again. It's been recycled. Fermanagh not getting much change out of the Antrim back line, and there was a push going in there, and it's a free now. Roisin O'Reilly from the Connolly club.
Yeah, you can see that Fermanagh have upped their intensity, even their runs and the pressure they're putting under. So
Sarah Britton. Sarah goes past one, goes past two, looking for the pass inside, but it's been intercepted. But the referee didn't like what he saw there. And this is another free to Fermanagh, a very kickable position. The foul coming in there on Sarah Britton.
She's under a lot of pressure. As you can see, she's there's 2 or 3 Antrim players putting her under pressure every time she's on the ball. But she did really, really well to get.
So let's see what Roisin O'Reilly can do. Fair distance out from goal, but she's got the breeze. She drops it in. Ooh. And it's off the line. Oh, well saved by the Antrim back line. That was a dangerous ball into the square, but it's been gathered and it's brought away by Antrim. That was lucky. That ball was a dangerous ball dropping into the square. shooting.
And Sarah Neal still has in possession. And she's on a good 40 yards there.
Sarah O'Neill, this is a great run by Sarah. Laura de Hunzi. Laura showing her pace again. That's a lovely ball. If that goes over, oh, that was a beautiful point. Absolutely beautiful. And she's coming into this game in the second half. If the first half belonged to Orlaith Prenter, well, Laura de Hunzi in the second half is really beginning to show her class at this stage.
Absolutely. From the catch of Saoirse Tennyson to the drive of Sarah Neal, and then obviously the boot of Laura. It was a really, really good play there.
So that makes it 1-12 to Antrim, 1-3 to Fermanagh. So the Saffrons well in control here. And there's a free. Kathy Carey getting the free there.
Yeah,
I think charging, I think.
Yeah, I think the referee's blown Aisling O'Brien up for charging.
Yep. So the Saffrons still in control here at Park Davitt in Belfast, leading now by 9 points. And the breeze doesn't seem to be making that much of a difference in the second half for Fermanagh.
They're still trying to get accustomed to it, you can tell. Roisin O'Reilly's shot just dropped slightly short there. Hopefully, you know, with a few more runs down the field, they'll get more confidence.
Coming up to 13-14 minutes gone in the second half, and it's Kathy Carey now on the ball for Antrim, and another sub coming in for the Saffrons. We'll confirm that in due course. And a sub coming in for Fermanagh. So I believe there's rolling subs on today, so it could be quite difficult to keep our eye. But going off there for Fermanagh is Laura Grew, number 15. And we'll confirm who has come in from Antrim.
So it looks like Anya Tuberty's
has gone off for the Saffrons.
Yeah.
So at this stage of the game, I think the Antrim management team would want to get a run out to as many players as possible, just to give them a taste of Championship football or National League football.
Yeah, it looks like Caitlin Taggart's been brought in, number
Caitlin
25.
Taggart. Saffron's going again.
Yeah.
Animal Holland.
Just trying to keep possession here.
The Saffrons do pick it up there. That was a loose ball across.
Yeah.
Now it's Orlaith Prenter. She's playing deep now in the half forward line. Running through is Animal Holland. And
yeah,
I think that was barging.
Yeah, I think for charging, but it was just a very slight thing. But yes, I think just got a free against her for charging.
At this stage of the game, if Fermanagh really want to make a game of it, you know, they're really going to need a goal or two with halfway through the second half. But Antrim are very comfortable in all sectors of the field, and especially up in the forward line with the array of talent that they have at this stage.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that another yellow card? Yeah, Anna has been given a yellow card there.
So for the misdemeanour, it's Anna Mulholland from Glenavy. She goes off, so Antrim now down to 14. So let's see what Fermanagh can do with the extra player. The ball's played along the wing and recycled. Fermanagh moving with a lot of urgency. Roisin O'Reilly. Roisin's got players outside her. Played in there to number 25, who's Aisling Maguire. She come on as a substitute. Aisling, she's a very strong player, bursting through there. That's a great run by Aisling, but the finish is just over to the right and wide. But that was promising. She was showing, Aisling, the substitute in there, was showing that when she gets the ball, she's capable of running at that Antrim defence.
Absolutely, and you can tell she's got a very, very strong run. She went past 2 or 3 Antrim defenders there, so hopefully, you know, with Fermanagh, either they try and get the quick ball in or keep driving at the Antrim defence, so it may, you know, change the course of the game.
Yes, but time is now against Fermanagh if they want to make a game of this, but hold on, let's see what's happening here. The ball played in there to O'Reilly. Oh, it's been intercepted, and it's the full forward, Niamh McManus, and bursting through is number 24, but the Antrim full back and the Antrim defence has been very tenacious, but there is the ball come off the post, the shot from Niamh McManus, and Antrim were lucky there, and they're coming away on the near side. That could have been a point, it could have been a goal, but Lady Luck was with Antrim there.
Yeah, Niamh McIntosh did really, really well to defend that. I'm really worried about Saoirse Tennyson there. Again, she had a bit of a twist in her knee, and she's been down now for the past couple of minutes.
Yeah, so a bit of concern for Saoirse Tennyson. There's the
Saoirse's
there's actually 3 people down at this stage, 2 people, but Saoirse Tennyson, it doesn't look very promising at this stage of the game. for her. There's the Antrim manager, Emma Kelly, out. A bit concerned. But she's up now. I'm just wondering, no, it looks as if she's not going to partake in this game anymore. That's a very sad sight. She's being carried off the field. Saoirse Tennyson from the St. Paul's Club. And nobody likes to see that on any pitch. And that seems like a knee injury or something like that.
Yeah, just from the look of it, it looked like she was getting tested there for her knee. So hopefully she recovers. She's a brilliant player, and you can tell that she's been mopping up a severe amount of ball into that back line, and she's just a ferocious tackler too. So
it's not great news for Antrim, but they are still leading in this game. And coming forward is Laura de Hunzi. She is a speed merchant when she gets going. That's a lovely ball down into the corner forward, to the full forward. That's Orlaith Printer. Orlaith, she's showing her pace going along the line. She's being tackled by Molly McGloin, but look at that for a shot from the left foot this time. Oh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Left foot, right foot, long distance, acute angles. She's so capable.
Oh, definitely, and obviously it all came from Duana to Lara and then to Orla, but that strike is just brilliant.
Never mind on any football field in Ireland, yes. Scores like that there are just absolutely perfect the way she took it. And she's a confidence player, obviously, getting that point in the opening minute. She's just grown the whole game through, so fair play, beautiful.
Absolutely.
It's like Antrim, they're just playing it about. They are a player short, but you can see the confidence now. They think they have this game in the bag. They probably do have this game in the bag. So they're just trying to pick off as many scores as possible. Brona Devlin. Brona, that's a lovely ball played out there for number 15. It's Aoife Taggart, but Aoife was a bit off target with that there. And you can see, as I say, Antrim now, when they're in the forward line, they're looking for the runners, they're looking to pick off points, and they know they have the players there that can pick them off from all angles.
Yeah, and Fermanagh are putting them under a lot of pressure as well, but Antrim do look to be really well on top.
Ball out into the centre of the field. That's well taken there by Roisin O'Reilly. Roisin plays the long ball.
Yeah, and it looks like Aoife Kelly's came on for Moneyglass as well. Aoife is a very young player. I think she's only about 17.
Ashley Maguire again with the effort, but it's tailing to the right and tailing wide. Perhaps she might have taken the ball in there, see if there was anything would develop around the Antrim goalmouth. But let's just say the Saffrons with a 10-point lead, they really are home and hosed at this stage with 20 minutes gone in the second half, and it has been a good performance for the Emma Kelly, because we came here today thinking that this would have been a very tight encounter, but the Antrim forwards, and especially in Orla Printer, has been the difference.
Sarah O'Neill did very well to get that ball.
They're playing with a bit of confidence now, Antrim.
Absolutely. But to your point, I do think Fermanagh not having Emer Smith and Blacking Bogue, it's a big loss to Fermanagh. They're just amazing footballers. So it's been really tough for them, especially whenever they transition into the forward line to obviously get their scores. Yeah,
I saw Blacking play against London last year down in Enniskillen, and she was just untouchable. Absolutely fantastic player.
She's amazing.
Laura de Hunzi for Antrim, and again this girl has grown throughout this game. Absolutely superb.
So strong, and she just keeps going.
Brona Devlin into number 25. It's Caitlin Taggart. Antrim just taking their time. Kathy Carey. Kathy spreads it across. The fumble. It's number 20 on for Antrim. That's Aoife Kelly from Moneyglass. And the Saffrons have all the time in the world here at David Park, keeping possession and running down the clock, and there's really nothing Fermanagh can do except try and keep tight, try and get Antrim on the break. But there's Kathy Carey, the inspirational Kathy. Laura de Hunzi, and there she goes, she puts on the afterburners. But Fermanagh clear their lines at the back, and it's a free out to the Erne ladies.
And you can tell Antrim are just moving their forwards interchangeably. There's Orla out at midfield there, and obviously they're just moving in and out, trying to create as much space as possible.
Number 25 being spoken to, and that's another Antrim player going off. It's number 25.
That's Caitlin
Taggart. She's only into the play, and she gets the yellow card. So Antrim now down to 13.
13, is it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, 13, because Anna Mahomes hasn't came back on again, I don't think. So Antrim are down to 13.
But at this stage of the game, it's probably, looks like Anna coming on now, is it?
No.
It's another substitute.
Substitute for Antrim.
And coming off for Antrim is Aoife Taggart from the Aldergrove club. We'll confirm who has come in a moment. But Fermanagh at this stage really do need a couple of goals to even make a game of it. We've 23 minutes gone in the second half here at David Park. Very commanding performance by Antrim. Coming in for Antrim is Blahin Cahill from Gortnamona, the club not too far away from here. There's a foul going in there on Erin Murphy. And that's Roisin O'Reilly for Fermanagh, plays it inside to number 6, Courtney Murphy, again from the Cannoli club. Nice interplay by Fermanagh, Erin Murphy. They're moving it at pace now. They've got a couple of extra players. Danielle Maguire. Danielle looking, playing it inside, but it's been dropped there by Niamh McManus. Still in possession of the ball. Number 19 with the effort there, who was Emer McMahon. But it's dropped into Anna McCann's hands, but the referee saw an indiscretion, and it's going to be another free in to Fermanagh.
Yeah, I think the referee's just playing the advantage there. So again, there should be a scoreable free for Fermanagh.
It's going to be number 10 this time, Roisin O'Reilly, dead straight in front of the goals. So this should be a 4th point for Fermanagh. Roisin just kicks the ball from about 20 metres out, and it's over the bar, and that is a 4th point for Fermanagh. Making it 1-4 to the Erne County, where the Saffrons on 1 goal and 13. Commanding lead. 24.5 minutes gone in the second half. Referee again, he's been very busy this afternoon with the notebook.
He definitely has, especially with the bookings.
There's a substitute coming in, number 9 for Fermanagh, Aisling O'Brien. The captain, is she going off?
It looks to be.
It's very difficult with the rolling substitutes and the referee sort of indicating yellow cards or whatever, pointing people off, just to keep an eye with at this stage of the game. 4 minutes to go. Antrim in a commanding position, and this will be, as I say, it's like a championship game, Geraldine.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ciara there was put under a lot of pressure. There was 4 Fermanagh players around her, and obviously she got blown up for overcrowding. So you can tell that Fermanagh are pushing it to the end as well, even though there is obviously 12 points in it. Sorry, 9 points in it. It means in 12. It didn't do that.
So Emma Kelly for Antrim, the manager, will be very pleased to get these points on the board in the first game. And as we said, coming into this game for Fermanagh, they are missing players, but they've been well beaten today on the day by Antrim, and of course Orla Prenter has been to the fore for the Saffrons. She was just untouchable in the first half, and some of the points she got, and the one in the second half from an acute angle, probably the point of the day. But Fermanagh, they're not giving up.
No, they're absolutely not, and that's been the key thing with Fermanagh, their work ethic. They kept driving on.
Sarah McCarville, Aoife McCabe, and Aoife gets fouled there, and Antrim. They're giving away the frees at the back now. Will Fermanagh drop this in or be content to take the point?
Yeah, I think Orla was a bit too tenacious there in that tackle.
So again, it's Roisin O'Reilly. She's been pretty accurate with the right foot so far today. I think she's just going to take the point. Absolutely. And she just drops it over the bar. That's a 5th point for Fermanagh. Put over the bar there by Roisin O'Reilly.
Yeah, so there's 8 points in it. You can tell that the way they're obviously dealing with it, they're trying to bunch the midfield there, and then usually trying to run out to the sidelines to try and create some space. Yeah,
we got 4 players in the Antrim half of the field, so it is pretty bunched around the 45 there. So what's Anna McCann going to do? She's going to play it long, and the referee has blown her up. Too much time.
Yeah.
So Bit of an indiscretion by the goalkeeper there. But you feel that Antrim, they are in such a commanding position at this stage that if this points goes over, which it should, from Roisin O'Reilly, which it has, to put a 6 point on the board, making it 1-6 to Fermanagh, 1-13 to Antrim, with coming up to 28 minutes gone in the second half here. So the Saffrons leading by 7 points, as I say, with about 2 minutes to go, plus whatever the referee adds on. And you can see how packed and how congested that their Antrim half-back line is. But there's Kathy Carey. If ever you wanted somebody to get possession to calm things down for Antrim, Kathy Carey is that person.
Yeah, she did so well to get that ball as well. She was under severe pressure. And as you say, just Antrim wanted to just settle things there, especially after the free against Anna.
So maybe it's a case of just keeping possession, running down the clock for the Saffrons, but not like that, as Fermanagh can break through.
Yeah,
there was a pull jersey there. The referee has seen it. Yeah. And it's going to be another free in for Fermanagh. They're going to take this quick.
Yeah, I'd say they're going to be kicking it into Ashley Maguire. She's very good at getting possession here. Sees
the substitute come on, number 25, Ashley Maguire. If they drop this in, you never know what could happen if they get a goal at this stage.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's Roisin O'Reilly. She's decided to lay it off. Let's see if the ball comes in this time. And it has come in this time, and it's gone to the right and wide. So the intention was good, but the accuracy was not there.
Yeah, it was a bit of a wasted effort for Fermanagh. But again, the pressure that Antrim are putting them under, but again, it's just obviously there. You could tell that Ashley Maguire was in the goals. Anything could happen, as you say.
Anna Mulholland trying to lift the siege for Antrim, and she gets the free this time. So now can Antrim keep possession? Niamh McIntosh, Money Glasgow coming along the wing.
Fast.
Oh, look at that inside. Beautiful. That's a lovely piece of play by Niamh. And there's Kathy Carey. Can Antrim finish this off with the score? Sarah O'Neill, and there's Laura DeHunzy, and Laura, off the crossbar, and coming in for Antrim. The ball is broken to the goalkeeper, Roisin Gleeson. That could have went anywhere, could have bounced over the bar.
Yeah, and it was such a lovely play between Kathy and Sarah and Laura there.
But Fermanagh break, there was a missed catch there. Long searching ball, let's see what Fermanagh can do. Played inside to the number 20, Aoife McCabe. Aoife has the shot, and it goes out for a 45.
And Duana did so well of getting back there and putting and putting Aoife under pressure. And then she obviously blocked her there, so it's obviously going to be a 45 for Fermanagh, but Duana did so well there. And I was really impressed obviously by Keir Brown. She got back numbers obviously, because there it looked like Fermanagh could have went on and tried to go for a goal.
Yeah, Donna Coleman from the Patrick Sarsfields club in Belfast, very tenacious tackling there. And we're going to start again with the 45. It's going to be taken by Courtney Murphy from the Connolly club for Fermanagh. Stoppage in there. Looks as if she's taking it. It's going to be off the ground. Looking for options, played it in, and it just went under the legs there. And now Antrim can take their time, breaking forward through Duana Coleman. Lovely interplay, Kathy Carey. Kathy's ball was intercepted, and again Fermanagh can come through Aisling O'Brien, their captain. Aisling's working her way down the wing, and she's been dispossessed. There's a scramble for possession there, and the referee gives Antrim the free. So we're well into the time that Christopher Morgan, the referee from Down, is adding on to the game. And how would you sum that up then, Geraldine?
Yeah, no, again, as you can tell from the first half, even when Fermanagh come down and they're obviously attacking, Antrim are getting back in numbers and putting them under severe pressure. But I have to say, Antrim's performance today has been excellent. From tenaciousness of their tackling of their backs, Saoirse Tennyson was just absolutely brilliant, and then obviously in their forward line you've got Lara and Orla and Kathy pulling all the strings.
So in the down numbers of the game, it's at the discretion of the referee now. Antrim have the points in the bag, but they're still attacking. That's Laura de Hunzi. She has been inspirational in the second half. She's going to finish this with a point. And it's wide. She's another player who's come into this game in the second half and has been very inspirational.
Absolutely. And and as you can tell, every time she has options. There's 2 or 3 girls running off her as well, but Laura does get a few scores every day.
And there's a foul on Sarah O'Neill. And Antrim will be taking this free again. Sarah's still sitting down.
Yeah,
this is going to Anna Coleman's, checking to see if she's okay.
Yeah, she got hit in the hip from behind. Soon off.
It's Emma Ferran from St. Bridget's in possession of the ball, and again Emma Kelly has come on just to check to make sure that Sarah O'Neill is okay.
Sarah's hardy enough, I'd say. She'll be able to take that and move on.
Kathy Carey wins possession, and away goes the captain, looking about her, and it goes to Laura de Hunzi. She's got options up front, but Fermanagh are back there to clear it out.
Molly coming out for Fermanagh. She's done exceedingly well today as well. That's a good ball.
Lovely ball out to the far wing. Couldn't be much time left. It's up to the referee. Antrim with a 7-point advantage. It looks as if they'll pick up the points. So let's see what Aoife McCabe can do. Aoife plays it into Erin Tierney. Erin bursting down the wing. She's getting crowded out, and she is crowded out, but the referee saw something he didn't like, an indiscretion, and it's going to be yet another free in for Fermanagh.
Yeah, it's a high free count for Antrim, I'd say, in the second half.
Yeah. Danielle Maguire moving the ball in, so she should tap this over. This could be the last action of the game. Danielle Maguire has been consistent throughout the game.
Oh, she's been brilliant for Fermanagh.
Oh, they're going for the goal.
Ooh,
no,
too short.
Too short. That was an error. That was a very poor error. You could see what they were planning, trying to get the goal, but punished. And basically that's probably summed up Fermanagh's day in many ways. And there is the final whistle here at Park Davitt in Belfast. And it's a convincing victory for Antrim, 113 to 1 goal and 6. And they really did, at the end of the day, they more or less won this game, Geraldine, in the first half. But in the second half, Fermanagh just couldn't raise their game enough to really trouble Antrim.
Yeah, obviously with Fermanagh they never gave up throughout the whole game, but I think Antrim had just had that wee touch of class, especially in the forward line, to get them over the line. But no, Antrim were superb today. You could tell even by their fitness, transitional play, their defensive work. They've worked even from last year, but Fermanagh, they've got a number of girls that are new in. I have to say I was really impressed by Danielle Maguire and Roisin O'Reilly and Courtney Murphy as well, driving from the back. But from Antrim, gosh, you could pick I don't know how many girls. Lara, Orla Prenter, Saoirse Tennyson, who obviously went off. Hopefully she's okay. They all played really, really well.
So in the rest of this Group A, there's Carlow and London. The top two teams go through. It's essential now for Fermanagh to regroup, try and get points on the board, but for Emma Kelly's Antrim, a superb start today if they want to go on and make a bit of progress in the league.
Absolutely, and obviously from that performance they really do have the panel and team to do that. Carlow and London, two very strong teams, especially London, so it'll be really, really tough for them, but you can just tell that Antrim have a focus this year, and hopefully that is to get promoted out of Division 4. But again, Fermanagh, they have the talent and panel as well. So I honestly think it'll be Antrim and Fermanagh will be topping these this week. And
just one final word on the player of the match, Orla Prenter. She got a point in the opening few seconds of the game, and her consistency throughout, she was just superb and well deserved a great performance, and she was the standout player, wasn't she?
Oh, she was. Her kicking and her scoring ability is just amazing. So no, Orla has been excellent throughout.
So there you have it, folks. A comprehensive win for Antrim here in their opening game in the Division 4A of the National Football League. And they'll go on now with 2 points in the bag, being very confident for Fermanagh. It's a case now of regrouping as they progress now in the league. So the final score here, Antrim 1-13, Fermanagh 1 goal and 6. And I was joined by Geraldine McGinley, and it's been my pleasure, and thank you very much for watching.